Hello, everyone, and welcome to Toonkind at 12 FPS. I am Jade slash Megamarine, and I haven't done one of these in forever. And I have with me a wonderful, lovely, amazing, artful, uh, great, uh, uh,
Hey,
does not need to worry about all their personal fears because they will overcome them one day.
what?
Um, I has an amazing cat uh, and is
As you
beloved by
do.
all of their friends. I appoint.
Hi, folks. It's me, Comet. Thank you for such
Yeah.
a wonderful introduction. I love you so much. You're so great and lovely, and just great to be around, and such a wonderful friend, and so cool, and also has great cats.
Uh, I think that's a little too many titles, but I'll take your word for it. Uh,
Yeah, you better.
uh, and this is I am playing Phineas Hawthorne, who's still stuck in the quantum space of two different locations at once.
Yeah.
Um, it's fine. This happens after all of that. He's not cursed yet. Don't worry about it. He's not gonna be cursed. Definitely. Anyways.
Uh huh. Okay. Fear, but okay.
And you comment?
Hi, and I'll be playing Minami Shannon, my sweet little mouse detective.
I love Min. I love Min so much.
Ah, thank you.
Uh, okay. Allow me to set the scene. We
Okay.
find ourselves in a particular section of Vale's town's market. Uh, a little bit withdrawn, separated by uh, like blankets and tents and ribbons that have been hung up to kind of differentiate it as uh, there is weird smells and sounds coming from it. There's a bit of like things have been strung up and hung to make the place a little more shaded, even if light passes past all of them, um, past it, leaving it a little bit of a darker place, but not an unwelcoming uh, place. As we entered the section filled with material components, stuff needed for spells, witchcraft, potion making, any and all materials one might need, um, and uh, a place to buy. I mean, I guess you wouldn't buy magical items here, but you probably just would buy like a wand,
Mm-hmm.
maybe. What's Miniman doing here?
Minamin.
Sorry, Mina
Sorry.
me.
That's okay. No, I thought that was cute.
Oh,
She's well, she's a wizard, so um, she's stocking up on some items. Maybe save some for a rainy day. Most of the spells she uses are like verbal. Um, but you never know. And also,
I
yeah,
mean, as a wizard, when you're learning spells,
yeah, you got um. Well, it's called like she doesn't know that it's a better idea to have uh she's a self-taught wizard, so some stuff she's not aware of.
uh, that's perfectly reasonable. Um, there's I would guess that there's stuff that you've had to learn by hand and some that you have to learn by book as you're
Mm-hmm.
looking through all of the different stalls and stuff that you're not even aware of what it's for.
Mm-hmm.
Um, like, why would anybody need a bowl encrusted with gems?
Yeah, she's just like
Um,
squinting at that. That's gotta be for the world's fanciest soup.
um, but are you? what are you holding? What exactly are you? You don't have to describe everything you're buying, but like
Mm-hmm.
how many things are you holding?
Um. She's got a little tote bag. uh, which probably wasn't as big as she needed.
Mm-hmm.
It's like she's afraid of it. Like it's one of those ones that you just kind of buy at the supermarket. Along with your vegetable
Oh, that
slice.
says a home is where the heart is, and it has like a little heart on it,
Yeah,
like those
exactly.
cheesy lines.
Yeah, but like it's those ones aren't the best quality. So like she can only carry so much
Mm-hmm.
before having to worry about it like the straps like training the straps.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So she's carrying a couple.
Um,
Yeah.
I
Um.
am gonna make a roll. I have IRL dice. You can use IRL dice too if you want.
Yeah, I got IRL
You
dice.
know, hell yeah, I'm gonna use them because I like IRL dice. That is a 9. So Phineas
Mm-hmm.
um, is currently he's carrying a lot of things.
Mm-hmm.
Um, he does not have a tote bag. He has a coat filled with like a trench coat filled to like all of the pockets are filled with like different little material components, and he has like a side satchel that's like kind of overflowing, and even then he's carrying like a bit of a larger box, and um he's not paying attention.
Mm-hmm.
uh I mean, yeah, he rolled a fucking 9. He's not very good at this. He's carrying a lot. He drops a couple of things.
Oh gosh.
If you want to have, if you want to have Minami roll or anything as
Um.
he's walking by.
Would that be hard to notice? I
It's a
feel.
busy street,
You
but
know
there's
what?
people
You know
walking
what?
around.
Minami is how Minami is gonna like make a perception. Uh, to to see. Give me a second. Oh, okay, yeah. um. So that's
You're a detective. What's the?
uh.
I should also put what
So
mine
that's a
was. Hold on.
19 plus 11. So that's a 30.
Okay, so I got an 11 to
30.
just like sleight of hand, not drop some stuff.
Uh huh.
With a 30, here's what you notice. You not only notice what's been dropped, which is a variety of things that he's kind of dropping on the floor,
Mm.
and he's kind of like as he drops them, he's picking them up. But with a 30, you are noticing something slipping out from the trench coat from underneath and running over to a stall, like a tiny little, like a little rodent. And climbing up one of the stalls and like grabbing something before
Oh
bringing
my
it back.
gosh. Uh. Oh goodness.
Um,
First of all,
he's doing a little thievery. It's
yeah.
fine.
Okay. Oh. the. I feel like that would need an insight to know if the Phineas is aware. Um. Oh frick! What was the ferret's name?
Scrunkly.
Scrunkly, of course. Uh, I was gonna go like, oh yeah, maybe probably Mage Hand catches like whatever valuable, but she sees that. Can I
Hmm.
roll an insight to know if like Phineas knows that Skrunkly's doing this?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Okay, so that's
I'm gonna guess
disgusting
your insight
again.
is pretty good too.
Uh, 28.
Yeah,
Uh huh.
yeah. With a 28, um, you are able to see past the high trench coat, I forget what, like the neckline and the hat that he's kind of using to hide his face, and you can see that um this is definitely a familiar. Apparently,
Mhm.
Grunkly is a Toon ferret. This is definitely like a familiar,
Mhm.
and you see he is getting directions as like uh Phineas's faces like points towards and looks at something, and then Skrunkly gets sent over to it. He
Oh.
does occasionally stop and like pay for things, because he is genuinely buying. But like, if something, you know, I think with an insight, you actually see what he's stealing is stuff that's a little too overpriced.
Hmm. Okay. I mean that. Yeah. Okay. Min's conflicted now because like, now that is a crime, but but that's a little. It's a little warranted.
Here, Phineas is carrying way too much. I'm gonna roll another thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's see. Hold on. You'll see what this is in a moment. What happens? This was a what's it? Damn, I hate having. Should really get better slide. I
Mm-hmm.
can't.
Can.
That's a 7.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. You continue.
I was gonna say, Phineas is carrying a lot with the. I'm using sleight of hand as like, how good is he at carrying all this shit? With a 7, he does trip.
Oh no. Oh dear. Can men use Mage Hand to like I don't know catch I don't know whatever looks the most valuable like or fragile?
Yeah, you
Cool.
absolutely can. As you see a like bottle of like expensive ink fly out of his like out of the top of the stack that he was folding because he's
Mm-hmm.
carrying papers as well,
Mm-hmm.
and you managed to catch that with a mage hand.
Oh hell yeah. She doesn't have anything that can help him with falling, so you know.
Yeah, that's fine. You just see him get like, oh, fuck, and yes, he falls over.
Yeah, yeah. So, should I roll anything to catch? Should I roll the sleight of hand?
I think
Dex.
with the inside, you're keeping an eye on him. I don't think you really need to. If you want to, you can.
Yippee! Yeah, let's just do it for favor. I don't know. My fire is um, like how good she. Let's see how good she catches.
There you go.
Mm-hmm. So would that be a side hand or a Dex?
I think this would be a Kana because
Oh right.
uh
Yeah.
you're
Okay.
using your mage hand.
Cool. Cause that'll be a +8. Great. What is with these rolls? What is happening here?
What's your roll?
That's a dirty 20.
Because I sure as hell I'm not rolling good. That's a dirty 20.
Yeah. What the fuck is happening? Like I'm a little bit scared, but
Yeah,
like
you
I'm
catch.
happy about it, but I'm
Yeah,
a little bit scared.
you catch the inkwell. You catch the expensive inkwell. Uh, and as well as like a couple of papers.
Mm-hmm.
As Phineas falls over.
Yeah, make sure none of them blow away in the wind. She's like mage hands to catch the uh the ink and just uses her like actual hands to catch the paper.
Shit. uh, Phineas,
Uh,
like immediately starting to reach for paper so they don't fly away.
this is like helping grab like the papers. Hey, are you okay?
Oh, I'm fine. You see that he also casts Mage Hands and be using it to pick up stuff. Uh, good catch there. Sorry about that. Um,
Um, uh, no problem. I'm here. She's just like like putting like tapping the paper to like so they're all neat and stuff. Um, and get like
you want to
returns
catch
the
a?
yes.
Do you want to catch? Do you want to roll to see what's on the paper? Because it just occurred
Yeah.
to me what this is.
Okay, sure. I'd love to. What should I roll?
Yeah.
Perception.
This would just be. Yeah, it would be perception.
Yeah.
It's not a high DC. He's also like grabbing, collecting the papers as they're on the floor.
I mean that's a 6, but that doesn't matter.
6 plus what?
11.
11.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a 17.
Yeah.
Um, quickly catching what's on it. This is you don't need to roll Arcana because most of what it says isn't magical in nature. It's more theory.
Mm-hmm.
Um, as you catch, what does catch your eye is the sketch of a particular individual, uh, Juby, as well as the name being mentioned a couple of times.
Ah! That's the noise she makes. There's like makes a makes it ah.
Right, sorry. Scrunkly, can you get back here? I need.
She's
Can you go pick up those papers that actually fell over there?
she just like lifts the paper
Um.
and points. You.
Uh. Yes.
She's like a moment of being tongue tied. It's like, uh, Jimmy.
Yes. You see, he picks up the rest of his items and begins stuffing stuff into his trench coat. Uh. I'll take those, thank you. Yes, I do know, Juby. Are you also a friend of his?
She's like the thieving ferret is just like like she's out of her head. She's it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Whatever. This is
Yeah.
someone who knows Judy, her big brother. Uh, she's just nod, 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 nod. Yeah.
Oh well. Nice to meet you. Phineas Hawthorne.
Uh,
He extends out a hand.
maybe also like just like shuffles or like to get a free hand is just like Minami Shanon, nice to meet you. Juby is my older brother.
Oh, you're Juby's sister. He's spoken of you.
He did.
Yes, he mentions that you are a nerd like me. So
Ah! She doesn't know how to. Okay. Yay.
which, if you're in this part of the market, makes sense.
Yeah. Hmm. Words. Are you? I got a spare tote bag. Do you need it?
Um, Uh, that would be useful. Yes.
Great.
I.
I just feel like she would have just like little bundles in her
I mean, you
bag.
have a hammer
She
space.
has a hammer spade. That's true. I'll
You
roll
also.
it.
Yeah.
Where's your D10?
Phineas doesn't. He really should get a bag of holding.
Mm. What was it, a D10, right? I haven't rolled this in a while. Was that
Yeah, it's a
for...
D10.
Okay.
A 1 is a fumble.
Hold on, this is the wrong dice. This is not a D10.
Did you roll a D12 or a D8?
Um, what? I think this is a D100. Here it is. Wait, no, that's D12. This is so cool. This is so great. Are you a D2? Please? No.
It's the 10-sided one.
I'm looking for it.
You're good. You're fine.
I have a box. Okay, you know what?
I have a bag.
I have
So
min themed dice, but I think I found a dice that's a different one. I found it. It's just not min themed. Anyway, that's a 2. So just that's fine. She's not.
no normal pull. You get
Yeah.
the tote bag.
Her hammer space is her cheek pouch. So it's just like she just like holds up a finger, like just like secondly, like 1 second. It just like turns around. It's just like Phineas just hears a.
Your cheek pouch, as in the inside of your mouth.
Yeah, she is a mouse. She is rodent.
That's fair. It doesn't come out wet, right?
No, she puts everything in like a Ziploc bag.
Okay.
Um.
So funny.
There's like a Ziploc bag with like those compressible. Is that the right word? You know how they can
Yeah.
be like wrapped up in like.
I know which one you're talking about.
Yeah,
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
yeah. So she just takes out one of those
Um,
and just like like opens it up and just like hands it. Prisoner to taste it just in case he's
Phineas
like
doesn't want to
weird
be
about
rude.
it.
Yeah, Phineas doesn't want to be rude. He is a little bit weirded out about it, but he doesn't say anything. Uh, you can just read that on his face. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
um, nope, he's not gonna say anything. My brain immediately went to like, that's an unfortunate hammer space.
She's.
um,
I mean, it's true, but like, she's
he's not gonna
she's
say
learning.
anything.
Thank you.
He's learning Toon customs and he's getting better at it. Anyways,
I appreciate it so much.
um, yeah, he stuffs the papers in the bag. Um, yeah, I thank you for the bag. I sort of overestimated a lot of the items I was going to need for assisting your brother in something.
Oh, you're. Oh, okay. What is it okay to ask what it is or no?
I'm just it's a personal research technically as well as helping your brother be able to ride trains without a murder happening and or a storyline happening. Um,
Oh.
I'm forgive me. I should explain. I am a wizard in an expertise in Toonish magic and how they function. Um,
Oh.
and I'm trying to figure out a way of helping your brother. What I said, isolating whatever effect causes that, and imagining it's a lot of theory that technically I haven't even tried, and I need to get. I haven't seen your brother. I've been away for a bit. I don't even know where he is right now. So, either way, um, nice to meet you. He's
It's.
so bad. He's so bad at talking.
Oh. I mean, that sounds really interesting. Just fascinating, and thank you for helping him. I don't know. the details about that, but thank you.
That's no worries. I, I'm guessing you're also a spellcaster of some kind.
Oh yes, yes, I am a wizard.
Good. A wizard as well. Um,
Yeah.
um, if you don't mind me asking, what exactly are you buying?
Oh, she just looks at her bag. It's just some spell components and just yeah. She just does a shrug.
Does she show them to him?
You know what? She's just like, like, starts pulling some of them out to show. I think, yeah.
Hmm.
Just
You see, he starts investigating it and looks at this little bit of dust of iron, and just says, "Like, I hope you didn't pay much for this one. This is kind of not a very good quality."
oh, it's not.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to upset you.
No,
I was trying to make
it's
an observation.
it's you're fine. Um, I don't go shopping that much, and uh, hmm, cool. That's cool. Thanks for letting me know. Uh,
You He sees that he's made a social fumble.
he hasn't. I mean, not to men. He hasn't. He's like, dang.
To him, he has.
Yeah. She's like in her head, just like, I could probably go. Would it be like in her head? She's like, would it be bad to bring this to attention at the police office that she works at? Is that
At the
would
what?
that uh the she's just like wondering like would it be bad to bring like bad quality complaints to police? Would mm,
Phineas just as Min is thinking, just says out loud, "If you need some help picking out ingredients, I don't mind. I've basically almost done. I'm almost done shopping, so
I mean you probably wouldn't want offer if you didn't have the time. But like, are you sure I don't want to? Uh,
believe me when I say I could use the break. I've been kind of carrying around. Honestly, it's just good to be back in town. I kind of got stuck on a ship for multiple days and also underground in a dungeon.
oh dear.
And anyways, your Juby sister, I would be more than happy to help.
I, and your Juby's friend, I'll be more than happy to accept. She,
I'm sorry, that's just cute.
yay!
um, well, first of all, we should probably go and ask for your money back for this. Honestly, I do not think you should keep this iron dust.
Okay, okay. She's just like, oh, confrontation, yay!
I can do it for you if you'd like. Um,
Are you sure?
believe me when I say I've haggled with plenty of the people here. Um,
Okay.
I'm pretty sure some of them don't want me back in their stores. Um,
Uh huh.
either way, mind if I take a look at the rest of your components?
Uh, sure. She didn't have
If
to
you
like.
don't want to, that's all right.
No, no. it's just your head like holding a lot of things. Do you want to just swap seats for a second?
I guess I should. As Scrunkly finally returns back with the piece of paper. Thank you. I didn't need that. And he stuffs that back at the things. This is Scrunkly, by the way,
Hi, Scrunkly. I forgot Min has a
my
familiar. I don't.
familiar.
Should I? Would she have?
You can have it out if you want to.
Yeah. Um. You know what? Yeah. She's got Shelby. He's a little. Uh. He's a little puppy with big floppy ears. Very long
Oh my
ears.
god, that's so fucking cute.
Yeah. Um.
Um, you see that Scrunkly climbs up Phineas' arm and like drags Phineas' arm to hold it up, uh, like towards you, and then he goes along it, and then once he reaches close to you, offers you a little blueberry that he pulls from his hammer's face.
Aw. Um. Yeah, Minami will accept very happily. Thank you.
I still don't know how he does that. Uh,
She just
I
shrugs.
know that's technically a hammer space, but either way, um, and who's this little guy?
It's just like a puppy just like pops up from behind. Like I'm gonna say he was like under her hat.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like pops up from under. It's just like gives a little happy. It's just like
uh,
looking looking around. It's just new person.
oh,
Doesn't
can it
speak. Is
talk?
no. It's just uh
Okay. It's the emotion.
yeah.
New person. Got it.
Curious about new person. Potential friend. Very
Phineas does hold out a hand to, for it to sniff.
oh, it's just like sneak like just sniffing up a storm. Just sniff. And then gives the hand a small lick.
Oh, what an adorable little creature. And Phineas does clean up his hand. I'm sorry. He
Yeah,
does.
it's fine. I get it.
Yeah.
Maybe make us roll up. That's it. This is my familiar. His name is Shelby, and Shelby makes another little bark.
Well, it is extremely nice to meet you, Shelby. Um, all right. So Phineas takes a look at the components.
Yeah,
Most of them are okay. They're like actual pretty decent quality.
mm-hmm.
If you want to come up with something, or I can come up with something, it doesn't matter.
I'm just like I got like a list of her spell components that she would, um, that's in her so like, Rod of Amber, uh, let's see, Piters, maybe like a small jar of them, uh, tar like a uh bead tar. Um, ba, 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 ba. Oh, powdered silver. And
That's probably what Phineas was looking at earlier.
yeah, hold
Yeah.
on. Twig she can find. Hot paper she can go to the supermarket. Maybe like a vial of holy water. Um, oh no, here you go.
Well,
It's
most of
powdered
this is
silver
all
and
right,
iron. There we
honestly.
go.
This there you go. Most of this is pretty okay, except for the powder. Um, You should definitely get a refund on that.
Oh, thank
Um,
goodness.
I'm noticing. I'm noticing you have. He's trying to like figure out what spells you can cast based on the components he's looking at.
So the
Um,
holy
Actually,
water.
so roll an Arcana.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Roll
Can I
Arcana.
roll an Arcana real quick?
Sure. I was just kind of like taking random.
It's an 18.
18. Yeah.
Oh,
So the holy water or the it's ore powdered silver and iron. I did okay. Um, holy water is for probably protection from good and evil, evil and good. Let's see if I can remember what I just said. Um,
you can just list out a couple of spells if you
yeah,
want to.
right.
You don't need to say like all of them correctly.
Great. See invisibility, spider climb. Um, let's see, lightning bolt. Um, mouse meteors, and
Which one was the Rod of Amber?
Rod of Amber. That was for lightning bolt.
Hmm. Ah, here we go. Um, and he takes out the Rod of Amber and says, "Well, this would, I'm sure, work fine for I believe Lightning Bolt, if I'm correct."
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, not a spell I actually know by heart, but I'm familiar with the. I'm familiar with what you need for it. Um, you can see right here, there's a couple of imperfections and bubbles inside of it, as well as an actual fly in it.
Right.
It'll work, but it and probably won't have any side effects, but it'll be harder to cast. I would suggest getting something a little more pure if you're looking for that.
Okay. Min's writing this down. She's taking a little notebook and really writing this down for future reference.
As for the powder silver, it's not powder silver and iron. Main reason I say it's a little low quality is because you can see there's a lot of other particulates mixed into it.
Dang.
You usually want he's doing this as they're walking.
Mm-hmm.
You usually want either a pure mix of both.
Right.
I'm seeing that you have the very basic components for most of these castings, but for casting most of these spells multiple times. But where's your? I'm guessing you have them at home, but where's your experimental component?
By what?
The ones you use at home to when you're learning new spells and such.
Min starts
That's most of what I
sweating.
come here to pick up. Uh, that's most of what I'm here to pick up, honestly. Aside from the materials I need for your brother.
Minami is sweating.
Are you all right? Uh, we're right next to a fan.
I'm cool. I'm great. Cool. Everything's chill. Um, what were we talking about?
Uh, okay, different approach.
Yeah.
Phineas says, "Okay, how do you learn new spells?"
Uh, this is like a try like realizes this is a question that she could get a wrong answer and that she doesn't want to.
There's
Um,
no wrong. There's no wrong answers. I just want to know.
well, I study um the spell in like scrolls from libraries and such. Um, I put all the notes in my book and all that. And then I kind of just test it out till I run out of spell
I
slots.
have an I I have an idea.
Uh huh.
Phineas takes out his spell book.
Uh huh.
What you see, it's a golden lined, like it has like foils on the papers, um, like on the edges of the paper, and it's like a line with like a yellowish golden leather. Um, and as he flips through it, you can see like there's sketches, bits of writing and comedy. It's a very disorganized mess,
Mm-hmm.
but you can see arcane notation and all that stuff as well. And he turns to a new page and begins writing something down, and um, it is a very very uh, exemplary, like this is what on the textbook it looks like when you cast like prestidigitation, like one of the easiest spells to learn,
Mm.
which I'm guessing is what Minami knows.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is the textbook example of prestidigitation. Um,
Yeah.
Most folks obviously know how to cast it. Let me do this with a spell I know we both share, because I actually don't have prestidigitation. Um, and he turns to a different page and does the one for Mage Hand, which he knows we both have. Um, and he casts it, uh, and you see that the Mage Hand looks different than the one he casted from before.
Mm-hmm.
Where this one looks, because Mage Hand as a spell was probably created by a real kind wizard or some sort. Um,
Mm.
uh, this looks like a human hand, um, like the most basic of basics of a human hand.
Yeah, I
Um,
see.
I'm guessing Minami's doesn't look like that.
Um. Oh, I never had to
Like
think
when you
about
think of
this.
Minami's Mage Hand, what does it look like? Yeah,
Yeah. Um. I think a very because of how I described how she does her stuff, learns her magic. Um. Like more toony, but like it's a very simple hand. You
yeah,
know.
like a glove,
Yeah, like a glove.
like a toonish glove.
Yeah.
Yeah. Magic in of itself attunes itself to whoever casts it. It's an enforcement of will. Most of this you've probably read in a textbook. He's literally spouting like textbook knowledge at you.
Mm.
Um, this is what a mage hand looks like if I don't do anything but follow the textbook. Uh, and he turns to a different page, and you see it's mage hand. You recognize it as that, but it is completely changed. The way that he annotates it is a little harder to read.
Mm.
Um, and such. And when he casts this mage hand, it looks like a toonish hand. It looks more like it stretches and wobbles and weaves and like does a bunch of different things. This is what my notation of mage hand looks like. Far more personalized, easier to cast, far easier for me to understand. Obviously, you don't have to, but asking a wizard to see their spell book is a big thing. I don't mind showing it to most other wizards. Um, and obviously, Juby likes you, so I'm gonna guess you're not evil and or driven by the pursuit of knowledge and magic, as most wizards are.
Yeah, that's a fair assumption.
Yeah. Um, would it be alright if I saw how your mage hand on your spell book?
uh, sure. Um, it is textbook. Like, okay, pulls out like her magic, her spell book,
Yeah.
which is a small, like, compact. It's it's a small book for note taking, but it's
Mm-hmm.
got a lot of pages. It's got some even like just shoved in there. Um, it is well well used book. There's like a little symbol on the like a on the cover. There's like a lady holding a book.
Mhm.
Um, but yeah, she just like takes a bit to find the uh mage hand page. She's probably like,
Been a while since we've had to turn that one because this is a
yeah,
cantrip, so you just memorize it.
yeah. Um, she probably like skimmed over it at one point. It's like, wait, and this is like goes back. Oh, here it is. Um, so yeah, this is pretty much just exactly textbook, word for word. Just no other flavor to it.
Uh, no, I'm not gonna say you. It doesn't. It has to be that way. By the way, you can definitely flavor it a little bit,
Oh no
if
no
you
no!
wish
This is
to.
Min. This is
Um,
Min. That's just she had
yeah,
she hasn't put in any like any special touches to it. Just like it's all exact stuff.
yeah.
She hasn't like done anything special with it. Hello.
This is what I mean. It seems like I can hear you. Sorry. Uh, it's. It seems to me, at least, that when I mean by experimental components, I mean like as you are learning new spells, you're not just learning them from a textbook. At the very least, that's not how I do it, and how I've met most wizards that I've met do it. Uh, you are, in a sense, finding how the spell works through your own method. Most of my spells are completely different notations. You see that Find Familiar looks completely different. It is not because it is a first level spell, meaning there's a lot of things you can change. This is a much more complicated spell. Um, his version of Find Familiar is uh, like uh, you can recognize it because you're a wizard, but
Mm.
the notation would be very difficult. It would be difficult to cast straight out of this. You would not be able to read it immediately.
Right.
Uh, Um, Now, obviously, this is not a bad way of doing it. The textbook is extremely good, and obviously, you understand what you're doing. You're able to cast the spell.
Mm.
Uh, but I will say that experimental components and doing a bit of experimenting yourself uh, does lead to new discoveries as well as um, ways for you to cast similar spells. Uh, if you're like me, it leads to the creation of new spells from time to time.
Her ears perk up with that. He's just like, oh,
I
hello.
do experiment a lot, so obviously I need a lot of experimental components.
I sorry. Can we rewind a bit because like your icon was flashing, but I couldn't hear anything.
Oh, I didn't say. I was saying if you're anything like me, it leads to the creation of new spells,
Mm.
or I guess discovery, since most of this would be magic is not. It's a whole thing. He's about to he's about to go into like a charade before he realizes you probably already know this because you're also a wizard.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Most of us would say like magic is not really made; it is discovered. It
Mm.
is a pull on the will of the weave, and so on and so forth. Uh, you can say if Minami would know what he was trying to say.
Yeah. I everything she like everything Phineas is saying. She understands,
Yeah.
and she's like nodding
So
along.
I'm guessing most of your experimental components are probably at home.
Um, no.
Is Forgive me if I'm wrong. Do they teach magic differently at schools here, or
I mean, they didn't really cut. Mm, what you doing?
my
I gotta. Sorry, I have to.
my understanding was that.
Sorry, I have
Go
to
ahead. I'm
think like
sorry.
I have to like think what's like high school level of magic is now. Like I, uh, hmm.
In my brain, the way that I've always thought about it is that they have like magic is a subject you can learn, and it teaches you up until a certain point. Before, like, if you want to keep following in a magic,
Mm-hmm.
you have to like the first year is cantrip, second year is first level, second, third, so on and
Mm-hmm.
so forth. Which is funny because at third level you can cast fireball. So high school's students
Yeah.
casting fireball is fucking funny as hell.
Right. And
Um,
she was a first, like a first
in
high school first year for, um,
3 years,
yeah, 3 years. So, mm,
but
so she didn't
what
really
Phineas
get
was
that
going to say,
far.
like my my usual understanding is that they teach magic up to a certain point, and then if the children want to look into it, they usually take up an apprenticeship. Maybe it's different. Maybe it's different here.
I,
They didn't have public schools where I came from.
that's wild. Um,
So from of Einquil.
Man, okay. Something you gotta know about Midtown is like it is 90% like public schools. I named it Coco because it is uh it's school town. There is many schools
That's
there.
so funny.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
This is like okay, I gotta talk to you about like the how what her town is like. It is magical girl town. There's many high schools there. Um
Fucking amazing.
and
But
school is
yeah,
I don't think I've actually said any of this on recording before. Um Education is incredibly cheap there. Um at but also um the um it's not the safest place. Like I did like there's magical girls there for a reason.
hmm.
So it's just kind of
But yeah. So
oh
what
god.
does Minami say?
Hold on. My
You
cat is
okay?
on my desk. Hey boy,
Oh,
hi.
baby,
Hi baby. I love you. Please step off
give me a
my
kiss.
keyboard. Please.
Oh, I heard that. That's on
Yay.
recording now.
Yay. Please. Can you you want on the left? Don't sit on the keyboard. um okay, well, he's on the keyboard. Uh let me pick you up.
It's all right. You don't need it.
Here you go. You're on my lap now. Okay. Um, I okay. So like, this is like completely opposite like culture, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Like she thought it was wild that Villestown has like two or I don't remember how big Villestown is.
You're gonna hate the world outside of Einquil.
Yeah. Um, yeah. So she's just like, "Oh, that's wild." Um. Anyway, that's probably another. Sorry, I didn't mean to distract.
No, you're good. You're
This is
good. You're
oh sorry.
good.
This is Min. This is Min. Sorry, I'm not sorry for
Yeah.
info dumping lore. Um.
Oh, okay. No, no worries.
So probably normally that would be the case. Uh but for reasons I was held back.
I mean, that's perfectly reasonable. Um, hmm. Well, um, why don't I help you out a bit? We can pick out some extra components. I can just show you some of the stuff I get.
Okay, yes, please. That'd be really helpful.
Uh, we can say it's a little montage, or we can actually play it out if you want to.
Um, hmm.
Uh, because what Phineas is doing is literally going from place to place and like taking out stuff that he's purchased at certain locations, as well as he does get the fucking refund on this dust.
Mm-hmm. Yay. Yeah, Minami's taking notes the
You should
entire
not be
time.
charging this high.
Okay.
Yeah.
How much would
So
a
obviously, I don't know what eh, you don't usually want to spend more than for what you're using it for. You probably don't want to spend more than a gold. Uh, this guy's charging 5 for whatever reason, uh,
Okay.
especially for stuff that has way too many particulates of other things in it. He yells at the shopkeeper. Uh,
Right.
um, you also probably want to make sure you get a lot of extra ink. What note taking in your spell book is probably very comfortable. While you're learning and before you notate a spell inside of it, a lot of paper and ink is usually done. I believe you guys have pens.
Uh
Wonderful creation. Love the things.
oh,
Um,
yeah, but I'm she just kind of like summons her like wizard quill. Um I just
oh,
I just use this. That doesn't I'm a scribes wizard. So I it doesn't need ink. So I guess it is a pen by technicality. Um
that is. I don't know what it looks like, but it Phineas is taking a very good look at it.
yeah, I don't think this actually exists in real life. Oh, I haven't seen it in real life, but like it's kind of like a gloss pen, but like it does have a feather. Um, it's like a
Mm-hmm.
very like a simple, elegant one feather. Um,
Wow, that is very pretty. I love to share mine. And you see Phineas, like he flicks his wrist, and out of his coat, the little a little pen pops out, and this is the Glorbo's joyous wand of color, um,
there's like stars
which
in her eyes.
he spins around, throws on his fingers, and then begins to write in midair. Uh, Hello, Minami.
Oh my goodness,
Extremely useful when I'm trying to work and I do not have enough writing space.
she's like circling it, and it's just like at one point, there's like tries to poke it.
Uh, it just disperses because it's an illusion.
Yeah,
Um,
that is so cool. That is so cool.
I well, thank you. Juby thought it was nerdy, honestly. Um,
Well, Jimmy's wrong, so
you know what? I think like you.
She just
But
beams. Yay!
getting a good grade on wizardry.
Yeah, she got a good grade in
um,
socializing, which is normal to want and possible to. Well, she just achieved it, so
there you go. Um, I managed to get this one in a, and you see his face drops for a moment before a particular adventure. Um, and he whisks it back into his coat. Either way, let's go grab a couple more things. You obviously don't need any ink, so that's perfect. But we still need paper.
She just gives us a thumbs up, and it's like, yeah, paper.
Um, and so it's the thing of like going down a list.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if you wanted,
Hmm?
um, we could trade some spells. I could teach you one of my custom spells, I guess.
Really? Is that okay? I'd love to see them.
I have I'm a well, I can definitely show you, but I'm more of a I'm I'm open to the idea of sharing the knowledge instead of uh, for being a wizard. Most wizards, from what I've come to find, um, are very, how does one say? Uh, oh my god, my brain. Um, Withholden of their information and what they learn, which I can understand why. I mean, I guess if you've worked for years on trying to find perfect uh, a spell or a manuscript or something, your work being just put out there
Mm.
is less than ideal. But I'd like to think that a free exchange of information is better for
Mm-hmm.
the world. So yes, I would not mind sharing some of my spells with you.
That's really nice. Thank you. I got a couple spells myself, so um, hope it'll hope it'll be a fair trade.
Sure,
Wait.
I would be more than happy to have a small spell exchange. We might. This is probably going to take longer than an afternoon. So,
Yeah.
do you know where the sun sets to Lunis?
No.
He'll give you the address. I live above it. Just ask the bartender Sunset um, if you can go see Phineas, and she'll tell you where I am.
Oh. Thank you. Yeah. I'll. Yeah.
Uh,
When.
but yes, a demonstration is in order. I do believe. Um, do you trust me to cast a spell on you?
Um. Yeah. Sure. Why not?
Okay. And you see, he will. Uh, he's going to take out his wand. Um, this is a touch spell. Yeah, it's a touch spell. So you see, he begins drawing at your like Minami has an outline, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So begins drawing at the outline, and you see he like literally erases parts of it, and then begins drawing more and extends your arms further, and he has casted rubber stretch on you, and I will post what it does. But it basically makes your arms into rubber hose arms,
Mm-hmm.
um, and gives you an extra 5 feet of reach. Very good if you're a melee person.
Hmm.
It only lasts for a minute, so don't worry. Um,
Okay. Oh, oh, she's like just
your
like
arms are a little floppy.
yeah. Miz is like looking at her arms. Oh gosh, they're so long. Um, she's like look, just like wiggling her hands and like wiggling her arms. She's having fun with
Feel free
this.
to throw a punch or two.
Sorry, what was that?
Yeah,
Hmm?
feel free to throw a punch or two.
They're in a crowded area. I think she's a little bit scared of accidentally dicking someone.
That's fair. Okay, pick up your arms.
Okay. She just like lifts her arms.
Oh, there you go. And it's just after a minute it passes, and your arms return to normal.
Okay. She just stretches her hands again. Um, does that work on legs? I'd love this extra height. She like okay.
Sadly,
Min is like 4'8".
I don't, but
Dang.
I might be able. If you want to learn it, there is a spell that. Hold on, I can cast this on myself. And if I change a little bit of the notation, this is what I mean when I say this. You see, he begins. He turns to a new page and begins writing down some arcane sigil stuff that you've never seen before. And from out his pockets, he takes out a carrot, and holds it in his mouth as he's writing.
Mm-hmm.
And he closes the spell book, looks at you, and just says, takes a bite out of the carrot and just says, "So what's up, Doc?" And
I don't have a doctorate.
you see from underneath his hat a pair of ears pop up,
Oh,
and his feet become slightly like little rabbit feet.
oh
Uh,
my
like
god.
his legs become rabbit legs, and he just grows like a couple of inches taller from it. And he gets like a pair of little buck teeth.
Oh, that's like the
This
coolest
has
thing
more
she's
than
ever
just
seen.
yeah, which is weird because he's real kind, so he
Yeah.
gets like toonish features added onto him, and he says, "Now this does add more than just turn him into a rabbit." And you see he begins burrowing into the ground really quickly. This gives you a this is a spell. What's up, Doc? And it has
Mm,
a uh, uh hold on. It gives you a burrowing speed of 10 feet.
amazing. Min's just looking down the little little burrow. It's like I'm assuming he just like pops up like somewhere else. And just like taps her on the shoulder or something,
Mm-hmm.
and she just jumps.
Correct. Anyways, and he stops concentrating, and he all of the stuff disappears. So yes, as you can see, a wide variety of spells. This is what I mean when I say changing the notation can change how the spell comes out, and might be able to give you a little bit of extra height. Um, I can probably teach you that as you're casting it.
I would greatly appreciate it.
All right. And you see, by the time they're done, your bag is filled. Like you're carrying way more than you came in than you originally had.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It's just packed.
Yeah, and you're going to want this one, I think. And he pulls out a piece of a python and puts it in your bag. That one's personal. I can get another one.
Oh, thank you.
Uh, I can teach you that spell at some other point.
I'd love that. Yeah, thank you. Thank you
Uh,
so much for um, taking time to teach me all of this. I can't begin to say how much I appreciate it.
it's no worries actually. It just I had a very good teaching, so
It shows.
oh man, he feels he feels
Yeah.
like a certain way about like ah fuck.
Uh
He
huh.
wants to teach this kid. Fuck.
Oh,
Damn it. Shit.
yes! Ha
He feels good about it. Like he thought things. Anyways, he's he feels good about being a teacher, which feels weird because he has fuck. All right. Anyways,
Mm-hmm. How,
I
uh,
do
are
believe.
you good with time?
Right. How about this Saturday? I'm
Oh,
still
I
working
was asking you,
on
Jade,
your brother.
sorry.
Oh, am I good with time?
Yeah.
Uh, yes. Technically, I should go take a shower, but I have an hour technically left.
Okay,
But I was
just
gonna
all.
say, Phineas. Phineas does also say like, right. We should probably set up a time. How about this Saturday?
Yep, sounds great.
All right. Should probably still. I'm still working on your brother's. If you see him, by the way, let him know that he should probably stop by. I think I've almost cracked, or at the very least, I need his help with a couple of experiments.
Yeah, I'm on the way. I can drop by his. He should be at home. I'll see if he's home and I'll pass on the message.
Thank you. Uh, and with that, uh, Phineas walks away, but not before Scrunkly like runs from underneath his jacket and like uh, taps you on the foot.
Oh, Min crouches down.
He holds out a blueberry.
Ah, Miri tastes a blueberry and thanks, Scrunkly. Probably.
You see a little like puppy nod, and then he just runs back towards Phineas.
Aww. Yeah, Min pops it in her mouth and just like, he smiles. This is a good day. Oh,
Yeah.
sorry, I got surprised by
Oh,
Liz.
hi, Liz.
Hi.
Yeah, we just fit it. We're about to end it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that was cute.
That was really nice. Thank you so much.
They're extremely. I need to teach Minami everything. Actually,
Yay.
she deserves the world.
Aw, thank you. I'm glad Phineas wants to teach.
Uh, you can definitely we can pick out spells. What spells they trade after. I'm probably gonna pick up something either first or second level. That's all we can get, anyways.
Mm-hmm.
No refunds. Yeah, sorry, Liz. You don't get refunds on the popcorn. You showed up late to the movie. Uh,
Yes.
all right. That was cute. Thank you for
Yeah.
playing with me.
Thank you as well. Oh, that was lovely.
All right. I'm
Mm-hmm.
going to stop this for now.
Mm-hmm.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.